Hi everyone, it's Ibble and welcome back to DANGANRONPA with Lemnia and Xenobun. Last time we left off, Junko and Sayaka were killed. And it's now our job to investigate and figure out, well, we know who killed Junko, but figure out who killed Sayaka. So we're looking for clues. Aren't you gonna help investigate, Chihiro?
But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
Uh-huh, very suspicious.
No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here.
Kira doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Okay. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. The music slaps. Huh?
I just thought of, like, with how dense Makoto is with this whole, like, game, I would not be... I just thought, like, he does the investigation, and he's like, yeah, all the clues fit together. It's obvious that I'm the killer. I feel like that's something he would do.
Yeah. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised if it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of the coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Nice.
Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than it was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little?
With a single
Your room wasn't even dirty.
You barely... I don't understand that logic. Like, did they expect you to, like, go through and lint roll the room inch by inch?
Yeah. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
This is a prime example of Makoto logic. This key has my name on it, so it must be my key. I remember that we traded keys.
When we
How did he
switched
even get
rooms,
to
we
the room
switched
before?
keys too. Huh?
How did he even get into the room?
I think they unlocked it.
Yeah, it was just unlocked,
Since
I
it's
guess.
yeah. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room. So what? So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Switching. After saying this, after saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe if she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Nice. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight.
Makoto, suddenly a sword
Scratches on the
expert.
sheath.
I know that a heavy sheath like this would just get in the way. I've fought with swords many times before.
Yeah. There's yeah, just average guy things. There's scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? No, that's just decoration.
Not what that is.
It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room.
Oh my god.
Damn it, I was right in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another one of Monokoma's strategies, creating an ideal situation for murder. It said setting, but I said situation. It's fine, I'm
How could
upgrading
you?
the vocabulary. Oh, you want to talk to me again? Oh, no.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
See. Why are all the characters you voice here? They just gathered.
Fuck. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was a girl that did it?
That's a logical dilemma. That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay, thank you. Hey, Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but... Oh, CG. What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm sitting with my knees together in an extremely uncomfortable position.
No, not really.
I'm searching.
With your finger? Your tiny ass little baby hand finger?
Literally,
Searching.
her ankles look like they're gonna break.
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Did you lose a contact or something? Does kind of look like that. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. Licks her finger. Oh, but a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Are you a clean freak?
Huh? No, I don't think so, but what?
Oh, thank
Nodding,
God.
she glanced around my room one more time.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
I've searched your floor from one corner to the other, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
That's the question, isn't it?
I mean, it was probably the killer.
No. Psycho's like, I have to use this lint roller to scrub. I can't stand to be in here. If there's a single piece of hair on the floor, I will fucking lose it.
I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. Oh, okay. What have I not checked yet? Drawer? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this. Like,
There's absolutely no situation where I could use any
nothing ever breaks around. When things break, I just throw them away. I'm like, fuck. The screw fell out. It's useless.
Yeah, seriously, that's what I do too.
Oh, Mondo.
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, 'cause, like, why the hell would we?
Nice.
Okay, now can we go in the bathroom?
The bathroom. And on the other side of this door... That's how your memory looks? I don't think that's... I think it's a little bit skewed.
On the other side of the store, somebody put a difference overlay on Sayaka.
No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom.
There's not a difference overlay.
Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. I can't hesitate now. I don't know why I said nausea like that. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Just like Sayaka would have if she were here. Physically, she would have had to physically hold me up.
She was many times stronger than me, as I am just average, and she's an ultimate.
I've never, like, I guess we're zoomed into the shower and that this isn't the whole bathroom, but this is, like, strange. Like, the tub, like, sorry, not the tub, the toilet's, like, over here, and then the shower's, like, I don't know, it's just weird. It just feels weird.
It's a huge shower.
Yeah, it's
the shower's, like, the shower's, like, over a fourth of the bathroom.
The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. I told myself I couldn't simply face what I saw, but... Now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. I wonder what kind of object that is. Some kind of sharp object. But whatever they used to kill her, whatever that is, that strange, foreign, sharp object, where did they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma files, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. The wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery.
I need to reiterate this.
Yeah, just say all his thoughts out loud. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Nice. Nice. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, it must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken right after she'd been already been killed? It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound.
This reminds me of the, like, sad Shiba versus swole Shiba meme. Makoto earlier. Is this my key? Makoto now. The killer attacked her in the main room and then forced her into the bathroom. He just drew out an entire, looks at her body once and is like, this is what happened.
I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this?
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message.
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Okay. Oh, I was literally gonna say, okay, you fucking poet. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me.
Yeah, that's my catchphrase. Why should I tell you?
It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
Gets stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
I love how this is the thing that makes Kyoko have a new sprite. She's like, get stuck? A door can get stuck? I've never encountered that.
because everything else is super obvious to her because, you know, she's really smart, but she didn't know about that and there was no way that
she's
she
never
could have.
encountered a broken door in her life.
Yeah, that too.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
You didn't notice? Well, I guess you are an idiot. Just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob.
Walks to the other side of the room. Huh? The doorknob. Wait a second. I need a better view.
What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
Then that clears that up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Well, see you later.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I don't know why I was going to say quietly.
My work here is done, but you haven't done anything.
But you didn't do anything! I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me.
Oh yeah, I forgot we get to watch her do.
Okay, okay.
I already said all this.
Zooms through all of his emotions. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that?
All the effort he put in, where he looked around once and then went into the room very quickly.
There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep. Wait, what? There's clearly other... What did he mean by that?
There can only be one thing in this trash can. It's a
There's
one-item trash can.
Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. Wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Oops. I'm so short. Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? I got frozen there for a second.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty?
I mean, yeah. we all do. That's like kind of the premise of this whole trial.
I will not let you dispose of any evidence.
You immediately goes and walks in.
There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Nice.
And there's a coin here.
There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
It's the end of the line. The
The what now?
the trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. Like you. What?
What? How do you get
Nothing.
this gate open?
I'm not gonna tell you. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is
This
allowed
is
in.
stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. I'm only a robot when it's convenient.
Oh, Byakuya. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuna talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room, like you. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to that key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Why do you talk like that also? Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. Boring? Anyway, more important than that, why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
Liar, I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
What do they think girls throw away?
Yeah, like what?
You know, that special trash that girls throw away, that only girls throw away? You know, girl trash. Everything in this game is like gendered. You know, boy trash, how there's boy trash and girl trash.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and infection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
PVC figures are pretty cool. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Leon.
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
I don't like Hifumi, but also, like, I hate that they, like, paired up the, like, perverted character with being into, like, anime and stuff. It was like,
Yeah,
Anyway.
being nerdy.
yeah.
And also
it's
the
like,
fact that he's fat and they constantly are making fun of him for it. Like, it's like a bad thing.
I don't like that. I feel bad for him as a character, but, like, obviously, I can't.
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like
because
his writing.
Yeah. But, like, whatever.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
Rewrites Hifumi to be not perverted.
That's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. Headed on down.
You'd like me to open the gate, would you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up.
I have no idea what that's a reference
Yeah, I don't know what that reference is.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along.
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? Isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Oh, wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking.
I mean, like, literally, he's got this, like, you know, somewhat of an inability to, like, distinguish fiction from reality.
Yeah.
Gundam has the same fucking trait. It's his entire personality. And
Yeah.
Gundam is, like, so lovable. And I'm like, like, Hifumi could have been a good character.
There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love?
Anyway, looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape is part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Nice. There's shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is that...
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to?
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say.
There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism.
Good job, Makoto. Another fine deduction.
This is the incinerator. It's way in the back of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
The fairy?
No. You said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible?
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. Weren't what?
They weren't, I guess, like when I
They
was
just
here
weren't.
When I was here, those weren't here, I think. But the fact that he said
They
the
just
incinerator's
weren't. They weren't. They didn't.
didn't exist.
What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out of one of his comic book fantasies.
I mean, right now all the evidence points to me, but I could never have done it. That's just ridiculous.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
Damn.
Huh? Right? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you. Right. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then Damn, Byakuya. I'm an asshole.
I can't believe it!
To the video room. Oh, Mishimoto.
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's room has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right? Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes.
Okay.
I'm fucking manic.
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the
Sayaka's
screen and put
DVD. The DVD for Sayaka.
I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with her the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing. I almost said growing. She was actively growing. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful, but then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the... Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Not a person. A bear.
A bear. But not a stuffed animal. Let's get one thing fucking straight. Straight.
Just wait. I'm not. Haha. God, I'm starving. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry. I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks for trying. Even if she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on?
Even she doesn't know.
Even she doesn't know.
I thought that if you were a computer programmer, you would just know. Just all numbers just have inherently meaning and you would just know it.
No, couldn't be. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something?
No. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out now. I've had enough. I've gotta break free.
Hiro, snap out of it!
Oh god, did you just slap me, Makoto?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? What?
Slap! Again!
Oh god! I was talking to you!
Focus! Does this look familiar?
That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history, like Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it.
Or I'm lying. I'll never tell.
Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, you do you. Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for like 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah, that's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. Can't even feel bad for him. Where else do we have to go? Oh, the dining hall, right?
Yeah, we have to just talk to
Yeah.
everyone too. Oh yeah.
Well, no, because she's, yeah. He was like, where could this sharp object possibly have come from?
What sort of object is this?
Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue as to what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm.
Me too.
So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same. Wow, I don't know why. It took me a second to process that. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
What? Is he not gonna question that?
Yeah, he's just like, oh, so you broke the promise that we all made, and somebody got killed
Yeah.
doing it? Yeah, okay.
Just,
That's
yeah,
fine.
like, what the fuck? There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows more about it.
It looks like one of them is missing, and I definitely haven't seen it recently.
Oh, meat. Marbled meats, salted meats. There's no time to be thinking about
I
food.
get so excited. Marbled meats, salted meats.
God, I'm starving. My stomach is growling at me.
Grrr, feed me, bitch. No.
Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange and knives just suddenly disappearing like that. I almost said appearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
A knife just
No.
suddenly kind of appearing in someone's body. I thought it was
That's
kind of
so
strange.
weird.
That's just so weird.
No, last I remember, they were all tied. What?
They were what?
Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. But can't she also tell who took it?
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Owie, you should know this! Of
The
course
way
not! I would
way she-
never!
The way she phrased it makes it obvious that she's like assuming that he did. Did you really do it? Like,
Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her.
there is absolutely nothing you could have said that would make me not come to this conclusion.
Yeah. Hina, she
On
has
the
a
other
knife in
hand-
her and you saw whoever took the knife.
On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Ding dong, bing bong.
So, what? So, I'm thinking...
I'm trying to do this. I keep trying to do a southern accent.
So I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial. Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. Poo-hoo-hoo. See you soon.
The red door on the first floor.
The web
That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
Good job.
I must.
Another brilliant deduction.
No one else here.
Oh, the ambience.
You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you!
I bet you were afraid you'll be discovered as the murderer you are.
Let's not do- Let's not!
Let's just not stop this, guys. Ritual suicide, anyone?
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet! Save that for the class trial! Then we can reveal all the details of Makoto's crime, because we're all 100% sure he did it!
So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well.
Me and her
all too well. It kind of sounds like you did do it, Makoto. Who is the killer?
I taught her a lesson.
If it's not me, then it has to be someone else.
The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
So, whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Let's get started.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Relax! I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet!
Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that
I'm
way.
only 99% sure.
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. What did you do?
Right?
He didn't do anything. He said one thing the whole investigation.
Yeah.
My work here is done.
So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naeki's final curtain call.
I almost said curtain crawl.
I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Your fucking legs. Let us begin.
Good idea.
Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. That
I
being
need to
said,
uncover the truth of
if you fail,
Sayaka's death.
I
Stop
will
interrupting
step
my
in.
thoughts.
Sorry.
I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. Stupid Kyoko. In Sayaka's honor,
What
I
the fuck
swear
did
I'll
you
find
say?
out who the real killer is.
I called back up the elevator.
The elevator hasn't gone down yet.
Yeah.
We all left without you.
I crawled down it, and then I crawled back up.
As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move.
It just doesn't look like there's an elevator there.
I like how they all have like little white pixels around them. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when it's finally his time to come.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
What? What?
You said... The line... This is so stupid. This is so immature. You said...
Yeah, no, I'm literally it.
When his time finally comes. When you said when it's finally his time to come. Oh my god. I'm literally 6 years old. That is so fucking immature. But anyway.
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
No, what? You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? Courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit. Sorry. Okay. Everyone find you. Sorry, I'm losing it. Okay. Everyone find you assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now. Hurry up.
We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there.
Our seats also weren't seats. We were all standing.
And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal.
Deadly class trial.
A deadly riddle. Oh, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
Do you want to save the data?
Okay. No. I'm gonna delete the game, actually. I think this is a good place to stop, and next episode we can start off with a trial. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.
Danganronpa.